All right, guys, good afternoon. Today we have a little bit of a project. I'm just waiting for the UPS man. He should be here any minute. When he comes, we will get into a little bit of a project here. If anybody has any questions or is considering adding this to your tractor loader, I figured I would make a video on it in case anybody had any questions. So we're just waiting for UPS, excuse me. I basically just turned my camera off and UPS came right up the driveway, so my forks are here. Alright, so I got these clamp-on pallet forks that just came. Hopefully that's what I ordered with the luck I've been having. Who knows what's in this box. So, and these will probably be scuffed up and banged up from shipping, and I don't really care about this. These are forks. They're going to be, first time you use them, they're going to be pretty well scuffed and scratched, so we're not worrying about it. So we're gonna get these out of the box. Blake, aka Guy in Wyoming, his YouTube channel, he said he didn't understand parts unboxing videos. So I guess we won't do a parts unboxing video. I'll just get them out of the box and show you what they look like. So yeah, I guess it's a parts unboxing video. All right, well, what I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Things that I wouldn't care if they were banged and scuffed up are absolutely perfect. No paint scratch, no dings, no dents. The box was broken, but the forks in the box are absolutely perfect. They're not bent, they're not twisted, they're not scratched even. I can't even find a scratch on them. And stuff that can't get banged or dinged up like that tractor muffler. I don't know. It's kind of funny to me, but these are pretty good upon first inspection here. You see, they are pretty long. I did get longer ones than I probably should have for this little tractor. They do make different lengths. Let me get the tape measure. I don't remember offhand what length I ordered. They had short ones and long ones, basically. You had two sizes to choose from, and then, well, you had two different lengths to choose from. You also had different capacities. Now, I think these go up to 7,000 pound capacity, and there's no point in getting something that big or heavy for this tractor, just because it's a little tractor. So we'll measure the length of the fork, your workable 46 inches. So that's basically what you can get under. I wanted a long enough one so that it would be basically completely go under a long pallet or moving stuff like that. So overall length, let's get this hooked here, 59 inches overall. So now these are the 4,000 pound capacity. The only other option that I found on Amazon, now these aren't Titan distributors, the hooks were, these were another company, I don't remember which one. If you guys are looking for some, basically you just have to type in clamp-on pallet forks, and you'll have just page after page. There's a lot of companies that make these. But anyway, I wanted the 4,000 pound capacity because the only other option was the 2,000 pound capacity in this length. Now 2,000 pounds with a 2,000 pound capacity on your loader bucket. The price difference wasn't much different. So go with heavier. You'll break your tractor before you break these forks. So just looking at them here, it seems like they're constructed all right. I don't know. I mean, the weld, it is what it is. It's not going to be... They have these rubber caps over here. And what these pockets are for, there's two different uses. You can put a chain in here to chain these forks on your bucket if you're worried about the clamps not holding, which I'm sure they're going to move side to side. But you basically hook a chain in here back to your hooks on your bucket and then put a chain binder in between, and then these are chained fast. The other thing I saw people do is they'll stick a 2x4 down in here to make like a backsplash for your forks. That's another option you can use. Probably what I'm going to be doing is just sticking these caps. You know what? I might as well take these caps off, because if I'm pushing any kind of trees or brush, these are going to fall off and get lost. You got your handles here to clamp them fast. They have rubber on them, so your cutting edge is going to go under this little round Let me fire up the tractor and get the bucket in the air and then slip one of, I'll put them both on so you guys can see what they look like. They're pretty self-explanatory. They're just clamp-on forks. They're exactly what is in the description. I don't know if I made a mistake ordering ones that were this long, but I'm sure eventually, like you say, if I want to move that tank around, it'll help. If I have something... I don't know, have longer pallets and need to move something, if I'm lifting equipment off of somewhere, it's nice to have the extra length and the extra capacity for the 4,000 pounds. So, and if you have a bigger tractor, a heavier duty tractor, you can get them up to 7,000 pounds or more, I'm thinking, but they're pretty darn heavy. I don't remember what the shipping weight was, but and I don't know, the box says USA on it. I doubt these are made in America. I really doubt it. Possibly. I don't remember which company it was. I should have paid closer attention so I could do this video. All right, let me get them on and I'll see if I can see where they're made. All right, I got them on here just to give you guys a sense of what they look like on the tractor. You know, these do clamp pretty tight here. I'm thinking that this is a heavy enough screw here, and this piece of steel is solid enough that I think if you really wanted to crank these down, you could even put a pipe on here and really snug down. So these are just hand tight, and I can't twist them. Now when you're pushing logs or lifting stuff, you might have an issue, but you see what I was saying about the chain? You could put a chain in this slot here and then run it back, and you can have a chain binder in between. You could chain these on so they're you're sure they're not going to move or twist. Actually, I have one higher than the other because there's I have to redo this. There's a flat plate underneath the bucket, so I have to move this one over so it's under that flat plate, which is good because it also gives it a little bit more stability. There's plates to reinforce the bottom of my bucket, and I have this one clamped directly on that plate, so you can see one's a little higher than the other. So let me redo this quick. All right, I don't know if the camera's picking it up now, but these are pretty well in line now with each other. I have them both under that plate under the bucket. So yeah, these are pretty long for this loader. Just standing here looking at it, it would have been nice to have shorter ones. But like I said before, the extra length might come in handy. If they are too long, if it's a pain, it's something you could easily modify. I mean, it's nothing to cut them shorter, but I think we're going to leave them right the way they are. So, like I say, you can make a backsplash for yourself with some wooden 2x4s here, like I've seen guys do before. I'm not sure it's going to support a lot of weight, but you can get pretty fancy. You can even make a steel backsplash here if you want. Wouldn't be much to it. You can basically build what you want here. But these clamps, I thought for sure that just clamping them on, they were going to be twisting, because they do sell a stabilizer bar that goes in between. It slips over each side and then has a tightener in the middle to stabilize the two forks. And I didn't order it because I didn't think it was necessary. It was another $60, and these forks were under 200 bucks. I don't remember what they were. I'd have to go back and look. But like I say, it's a very cheap accessory here, but just putting them on hand tight, I can basically shake the whole tractor with it before I turn them. We'll test them out. We're definitely going to get to use these. We'll make sure they don't get bent up or anything. Make sure they don't bend when we're pushing trees and tree branches. But these caps, it's a nice idea that they put them on to keep the rain out of it if it's sitting outside. But we're going to take these off and set them on the shelf, because I can see losing these in no time. So yeah, that's what they are, guys. I figured I'd just do an overview. It's a whole heck of a lot cheaper than buying actual pallet forks for the tractor. Yeah, they stick out further than regular forks, but hey, for the price, we're not about to go buy a brand new set of forks for this, or even a used set for $500-600. It's just not a necessity. So these will come in handy, and like I say, you can really crank down on these if you wanted to with a pipe, and you can put some serious pressure to hold them in place. So, and like I say, if you're still worried about it, you can run chains with binders so they don't go anywhere. So all right, I'll end the video there. Thank you guys for watching. Probably going to take these off so I'm not tripping over them all the time. But one of the first things I'll probably use them for is there's a couple down trees that aren't very big. I can just go out in the field, stick these under, and get them out of the way. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. And just one last note before I end the video. I should have did this before. See what I was talking about, chains here. They show this actually has, there's hooks in the bottom of the forks to go run chains all the way around the back of your bucket if you wanted to have a chain binder to tighten them. That picture shows that. Now it says, note, chains are not always necessary. However, it does provide the option. So you can really tighten these on and make it part of the bucket if you're worried about them moving. Also, here's what I was saying about putting a 2x4 in to make yourself a backsplash. And one other note here before I end it. This here is the stabilizers that goes from one side to the other to keep the forks together. And there it says, note, stabilizers are not always a necessity. So there is no paperwork, or there's nothing on the paperwork that says where these are manufactured. I'm going to guess overseas. Especially for the price of what they are. There's no tariffs on foreign-made steel just yet, so I'm guessing that's where they came from. So we got them here. All right, now I'll end the video. Thanks for watching. All right, and just one more note on the end of this video. I apologize, I didn't end it yet. Anyway, I did go back and look. These things were only $138. How on earth could you be able to buy the steel and take all the time to cut all these pieces and weld this thing together for $138? Ay, ay, ay. That I didn't realize it was that they were that cheap. I mean, it's under $150 you can get a set of these. We'll see how they last. That's one good thing about YouTube is you have other people to be the guinea pigs before you decide on your own. But if I remember to do it, I'll put a link in the description on Amazon, and if you guys are interested, that'll be the link for the ones that I bought. But like I say, there's so many different options. The sky's the limit with these things. So now if you would have went to your local dealer, they'd probably charge you $4.95 plus freight, plus stocking fee and all that other kind of stuff. So so yeah, $138. I can't believe it. How would you be able to buy the steel, and how would that be worth your time to weld all these pieces and reinforce everything? It wouldn't. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer to me. So I didn't realize they were that cheap. No wonder I bought them. So I'll be the guinea pig. I'll put them to their paces. I'll see how they are. I'll give an honest opinion on it. If they're going to be moving around or twisting, we'll find out. So yeah, $138. So I'm going to say that at that price, they're not made here in America. All right.